haven't watched the last video where I began this tiny house project, you need to watch that first. So I bought a used trailer for $2,400 that was originally a food truck. I started off with a demo job where I stripped it down to the metal frame and then welded some extra supports. Then I was able to start the actual build. I screwed down plywood flooring, installed windows, ripped off the back doors, and replaced them with a solid wall. Next up, I began the exterior design. I painted the roof white, the body in blue, and then added a decal to each side. The trailer looked amazing on the outside, but the inside was nowhere close to being done. I installed foam board insulation throughout, set up the electrical wiring, and then screwed in solid plywood walls and a wood paneled ceiling. I then painted the ceiling white, put up white wall paneling, and lastly glued down the vinyl flooring. So now that you're caught up, let me show you how I finished the build. This clip was actually filmed at 5 in the morning before I drove 600 miles with the trailer to visit my best friend in Michigan. The tiny house's interior build began there. It was really nice to have an extra hand. We started off by building a lofted full-size bed, which would create tons of space for storage underneath. Next up was installing the only 2 interior walls, which would later become the bathroom. I also knew that I wanted to make an accent wall in the tiny house and decided to make a stained pallet wall. We got this pallet right here from his backyard. We're gonna cut it up, stain it, and then make a pallet wood wall. Turned out way better than expected, and for a final touch I added this metal trim which capped off the rough edges. Next up was designing my desk setup. This was a necessity in the tiny house because I do all the editing myself, and this space would allow me to create and edit content anywhere. I actually edited this entire video in the tiny house, which was amazing. Using pine wood, I put together a desk which I installed with 2 hinges so it has the ability to fold down. I also used that same wood to make a window frame. I stained all of it and added a lamp to the accent wall, and here's how it turned out.
Shit go down. I'm just trying to stay down. Yeah, bloody in his eyes, I ain't.
Next up was the start to the kitchen. I screwed 2x4s to the walls, which is where my countertop would attach to. For now, all I had was this cardboard stencil, and I'm gonna get back to that later. All of that was done in Michigan in literally a week. It was crazy and amazing being able to work with my best friend. So after Michigan, drove back home and I began the door. It's originally just plywood on the inside, so I used the same stain as the pallet wood wall, and then I put up these cute little shoe racks I found on Amazon. Then I made a custom cabinet above the kitchen and then used the same design for the bathroom. They weren't perfect to the trailer's curve, but I'm happy with how they turned out. So every tiny house needs a source of power, right? Most people go with solar panels on the roof, but I don't have the money for that. So I bought this generator right here, and I got this metal in my hand. I'm gonna be welding a platform to the front nose of my trailer, which I can let my generator rest on when I'm on the road.
Last night, I lost all the feeling inside my body. I woke up nauseous last night.
Now that I have power, my friends and I decided to take it out for a test run.
Woke up, got down, now I'm feeling like death. I can't listen.
We're here in Shenandoah Valley. It was 2 hours from home. Trailer's almost done, so we came out here to have a little test run. Just parked and turned the power on. Lights are all working. Got my computer set up right here. Snacks up here. Bathroom's fully functional. Jake just took the first official shit ever in the tiny house.
Best shit I've ever had in a toilet.
You heard it here first. Tiny house shits hit different. Woke up to this beautiful view. Still have to build benches. Gotta finish this kitchen, gotta finish those cabinets, and then the build's done. The trip was amazing. I got some really good photos, and I also got to watch a beautiful sunrise. Now it's time to finish the house. So up to this point, I built everything myself, but I have a family friend who does custom builds, and I needed some help. I gave him the stencil for the countertop and also had him design 2 benches with a movable middle piece. Welcome to the shop. These were all the colors I had to pick from. These benches are huge.
Oh my god.
You can literally fit in there. Look how much storage. Huge storage. This is perfect. It feels so smooth. Dude, I can just imagine. Holy shit, I'm so excited. I need to get a picture of this. Sending it to my friends. They always love to see all the progress. Walked in here with basically nothing. Bench is completed. Entire kitchen face done. All I gotta do is add a backsplash. Now that I had a functional kitchen and a guest bed, it was time for one more test run.
Made it, Shenandoah. We're here. We got a little stove here. I'm about to make some Chef Boyardee. Doesn't that look delicious?
Just got these benches. All my computer shit's in here. This is the laptop that powers it all. This can move around any which way. Like, it can go up. Wow. It can go this way.
Wow.
Eventually, I'll do better wire management, but for now it works, and like, I have Adobe on here. I can literally edit. I got Photoshop on here too. Dude, where's my ravioli, bro? Is it done? It's perfect, dude. Welcome.
Oh, this is sweet, guys. How long did it take you to put this together?
Started in November.
Man, this is awesome, man. I'm jealous. I'm gonna have plans now.
Hey, do it.
What was it originally?
A food truck.
The food truck. You mind if my kids poke their head in real quick?
I do not care. It was amazing to go on both the first and then the second trip and see how much each addition to the build greatened my experience. Now it's time to finish the kitchen. I chose this Alaskan gray backsplash, rented a wet saw from Home Depot, and put it all together in a few hours. The kitchen went from this to this. Last step was putting together a PVC curtain rod that I installed in the bathroom to give some privacy. That's it. I mean, it's crazy. 8 months of work just happened and I'm finally done. Managed to pull this off just in time before I leave for college in Colorado. Without further ado, let me show you guys the final product. There's still one final thing I have to do before this video is over. The day I bought the trailer, I told the owners my plan, and they said they wanted to see the final product whenever I finished. So here we are. I can't wait to see the reaction. You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited, yes.
You can step in, yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is the same AC, yeah.
Same AC unit.
I built it all around your AC.
I like this lighting and all.
These also can change color.
Really?
Better than what you expected?
This is beyond my imagination.
Yeah.
To be very honest with
Yeah.
you, when you guys came and got it, you guys are bullshitters. But
Yeah.
when he told me the other day that you coming,
You were like,
okay.
oh shit, he's
yeah,
really,
yeah, right. I'm very impressed. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you. That's it. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like or comment. I try to read them all. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see y'all in the next one.